Hey folks, Dr. McCarthy here again, and I want to give you some information on how much treatment costs if you have been involved in a motor vehicle collision. And that's one of the questions that we get when people come in. They're very nervous. Hey, this guy hit me. Why do I have to pay? I'm going to go over that all with you. Now, this information is specific to North Carolina. The rules and the laws are different in every state. But here in North Carolina, if you were hit by somebody else's vehicle, their car insurance is responsible for any treatment for injuries that you sustained due to their negligence. So when people come in here, we'll say, well, bring us the exchange slip or the accident report, and we'll get that person's insurance information. Some people feel funny about that. Well, I don't want to sue them. That was a young college girl. They don't have a lot of money. You're not suing the person, okay? That's why we all have insurance. It's to cover you in the case of an accident like this. So what happens is their insurance will pay for your care. Nothing's coming out of that young college girl's pocket. Secondly, if you are at fault, many times folks on their own policy, their own automobile policy, will have MedPay. MedPay would cover your treatment here in our office up to whatever your policy limits are. Most people will have $1,000 or $2,000 worth of MedPay coverage. Some folks have up to $5,000 in MedPay coverage. That's valuable stuff. So if you have that coverage, there's still really no out-of-pocket cost to you. You don't have to come in here and lay down any money on my counter each time that you come in. You also have on your own policy what's called uninsured motorists. So if somebody else hits you and they don't have car insurance, then your policy would pay again, the uninsured motorist policy. What's important to remember is even if your policy is paying, whether it's uninsured motorist or whether it's MedPay, it's not going to impact your insurance rates. So some people are wary. I don't want to go and run up a bill there because then they're going to jack up my rates. As long as the accident's not your fault, your insurance can't run up your rates. Next, if you have an attorney, lots of folks who come into our office are referred here by attorneys. I've been in business for 26 years, and the attorneys that we work with around town here know us, and they like us, and they trust us, and they know that we're going to do a good, honest job. We're going to get you better as fast as we can, and we're going to send them reasonable bills, not insane numbers. However, there are certain papers that we have you fill out. The attorney sends you over here, and I basically extend you credit because if it's an attorney that I know and I like and I'm going to wait for to pay your bill, I don't mind that. If there's some other attorneys in town that I don't want to deal with, so call our office and ask. And lastly, if you've got health insurance, we could check that too. So when you come into our office, we're going to do all of this for you. We're going to check the other person's policy, your health insurance, your attorney's information. We get all that information from you. But basically, 95% of the folks, 99% of the folks who come in here to our office don't pay anything out of pocket for their care as a result of automobile injury. So what have you got to lose? If you've been injured or someone you know and love has been injured, you have to call our office now. Hopefully you found some value here. Like it, share it. Send it to your friends. I appreciate your time. Thank you.